Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my weight loss journey. Okay, I'm going to start this video off by saying I am not a nutritionist, I am not a personal trainer, I'm not an expert with the body, muscles, anything. Like, this is all my personal experience. This is how I lost 30 pounds in a year. This is exactly what I did. It is my own personal journey and I want to make that clear before I get into this video. I started my journey about a year ago in January of 2021. And now I am here. Today is March 20th. And also I want to put pictures and clips throughout this video of my journey and where I was before I even started. What led me to make the decision to lose weight. So first I want to say it's actually kind of funny because it's something I'm so used to now. Like, I kind of forgot how hard it was to even set up that goal initially. And now that I have remained consistent throughout this past year, I am like reaping the benefits. So as I was looking in the mirror, I began to realize, like, girl, that's all your hard work. Like, that's all your hard work paid off. Like, stop acting like you don't know who's in the mirror. Stop acting like it wasn't you on that treadmill doing that work. Like, girl. This video is gonna probably be my longest video. I've got a lot that I want to cover, a lot that I want to say. My main goal is to tell you guys exactly what I did. I don't want to give you guys, oh, do this workout and in 2 weeks have this body, you know, because I personally, like, how's that real? There's been many times in my life where I have been struggling and I wanted to lose weight and I've clicked on these videos and did what the video said, and come 2 weeks, you know, I'm looking the same. And that's, of course I'm gonna look the same. The body isn't meant to make such drastic changes that quickly. So if you are seeing something that is telling you, like, oh, you're gonna have this amazing body in this short amount of time, maybe you will, but it probably isn't healthy and it probably isn't sustainable. I started to get really into fitness. I started watching YouTube videos. That is really what motivated me a lot, because I'm like, you know what, if I get a gym membership, if I go and do these workouts that they're telling me to do, like, I could be fit, I could get the body that I want. Obviously, food is a very important part of losing weight and of beginning your fitness journey. You need to change the way that you eat. You need to find what is going to be nutritious for your body, but also what you like. I do not believe at all in depriving yourself of food. If you want to eat something, if you're like, oh, I'm craving a burger, go get a burger. I have found for myself that diets, very strict diets or fitness program, the restrictions, I think that is something that always discouraged me early on when I was trying to lose weight. You find what works for you, stick to that. In January of 2021, which I am going to show you a clip of, like, I think it was like the first day or the first week, I'd made the decision to get back into the gym and to take it serious. And this is the clip right here. But basically I already had that gym membership, but I wasn't going consistently really. And then a couple of friends invited me on a trip to Cancun, which was going to be in that summer. It was going to be in August. So it was January. It was 7 months away. Buying that plane ticket and realizing, like, okay, I'm going out of the country. Like, I'm going to be on the beach in Cancun in 7 months. Like, girl. And that kind of just like woke something up. Stop playing games, put your foot down, like all the excuses out the window. You are going to get your dream body. And I told myself that, and I was like, you're gonna do this. Like, there was no other option. And I think that I love that part of the story. Like, oh, buying a plane ticket is what prompted this. I think that's really beautiful. Like, I love traveling, and if anything was gonna get me to finally like take that step, it was gonna be that. So I think that's really cool. I want to talk about changing your mindset. My whole life, like, I have always had so much cellulite in my thighs, and it seemed nearly impossible to get rid of that cellulite. The muscle training videos that I would watch, I couldn't lose the weight. And in my mind, I started to tell myself, oh, I guess you're just always gonna have cellulite in your thighs. Like, that's just your genetics, that's just how your body is. When really, I just didn't know the proper workouts to do in the gym. I was like focusing so much, I think, also on building muscle. I was wanting to lose weight. That was the main goal. But I'm going to the gym and I'm doing all these weight training exercises. And I know that a lot of people like to implement their cardio and their weight training when they are losing weight. But something for me that did work for me was I made the decision to stop weight training, and I put the majority of my focus on core strengthening and on cardio. And something that I learned during this process was you need to be burning more calories, more fat than what you are consuming in like your day. And that's when you need to be aware, of course, of your diet, what you are eating when you're going grocery shopping. I began to plan out my meals. I found out what I liked. I love salads. I like to eat salads throughout my week at least 3 times. And I was eating salads at least 3 times every single week for that entire year. And it was definitely hard at first getting into that routine and like eating more fresh and healthy foods. So worth it. I actually found this salad recipe. I went and I found ingredients. Best salad I've ever made. I ate that thing all the time. I'm currently sick of it because I ate it so much, but I wanna start getting ingredients and like seeing if my body will enjoy it again. Kind of putting it all in one, realizing that it's all connected and that in order for this to work, like all parts of you have to be willing to do the work. And a huge portion of that, which I know we all know, is nutrition and is eating. So when it comes to food, there are alternatives. Like you don't have to necessarily go clean out your whole fridge and get just healthy stuff. Like I still have certain processed foods in my refrigerator. I still have like juice every now and then, or like I still have sugar on my shelf. Like you don't have to go and get rid of all of that. Mix and match and do what works for you, because your finances are not going to be the exact same as this person's finances. I was trying to focus too much on muscle at the time when I was saying my main thing, I want to lose this weight, I want to lose this weight. Then that means I needed to focus more on my core strengthening and my cardio. Strong core is going to lead you in every area physically. Like you need a strong core for everything, including stretching. Like yoga, do you think you can do yoga without a strong core? No. You need that strong core. And that is where the Chloe Ting comes into this video. So I found Chloe Ting during the pandemic. I think it was like the beginning of the pandemic and people were doing home workouts. And so I found one of her videos through a YouTuber I was watching. She did it on her channel. And I did this specific ab workout, nothing else. I did this specific ab workout for an entire year, pretty much every single day. And then when I do go to the gym still to this current day and I do my abs, I like to implement abs into every workout still. I will do the Chloe Ting workout and I will do the same exact workout to this day. That YouTube video, that core workout changed my life. And what I think is interesting is I think it's titled like strengthen your abs in 2 weeks or get abs in 2 weeks. They have done it for themselves and done the challenge. They've gotten abs. I've seen a lot of people who have gotten abs and like they've done it throughout the entire 2 weeks and they've filmed it. And I was someone who did it. I wanted to do it. I did it for the entire 2 weeks. I was one of those people. It just didn't work. There are many workouts, there are many things you can do at home that will still help you get the body that you want and achieve your goals. The majority of the time it was in my living room every single morning, and that is what it strengthened my core and how I got abs. And be creative if you need to. Be creative. Like there was a time I would use paint cans and I would swing those when I was living at my old house. I would use paint cans and swing them as my weight. You can use YouTube and you can look up what are some home workouts that I can do without weights. What are some body weight workouts that I can do? The worry of people staring at you in the gym. And I want to talk about that. If some of you guys are afraid to go to the gym because you are afraid that like people are watching you and staring at you, I want to tell you, nobody's looking at you, nobody cares. And yes, maybe there's creepy like weirdo dudes like looking at you, which ew, like stare back, like ask them why they're staring at you, like make like a weird face, like I don't know. People are at the gym and they're focusing on themselves. When people are at the gym and they're listening to the music and they're doing their workouts, they're probably picturing their dream body in their head, not even thinking about you. That was me. That was me, okay? Yes. Going to the gym, it's not a chore, and it used to be. I used to dread getting up. It used to be so hard for me. But every single time I would get up and I'd be like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. When I would go, I was so happy and I was so proud of myself. If you have the ability to go to the gym 5 times a week, that is amazing. You are blessed. That's awesome. Keep going. If you have the ability to go to the gym 1 time a week, that's amazing. That's awesome. Keep going. Just because maybe you don't have that 3-5 days to go doesn't mean you are not going to obtain your goal. And as long as you are consistent, consistency is key. Your body loves it when you are consistent. The longer I stayed doing a specific exercise, eating the way that I was eating, your body eventually will take over. And that's kind of the process that I'm even in, right? Digestive system is so slow. And so it wasn't processing and like taking everything as quickly as it does now. And something that I started in 2021 was I finally got on board with taking daily vitamins, getting supplements. Like if you don't eat enough, you're not getting a certain vitamin and you know that, then you probably should go get a supplement or a vitamin that you are taking to balance that, because you want to be getting all the nutrients that your body needs, especially if you know you're not getting them through your food. I'm gonna phrase this as in like become your own trainer and invest in yourself, and that goes hand in hand with investing in a gym if you can, investing your time. That is a form of investing. Something else that I want to talk about is within all of this, you need to practice your positive self-talk. It's even just telling yourself you can do this. Like if you're working out and you're on the treadmill and you're like, no, I can't, like I'm about to die. Say, yes, you can, yes, you can. Like I've had many a moment like that. Don't think that it's easy. I have had so many moments where I've literally thought it's over. Like my legs are probably burned off, you know? But they weren't. And it's so fun for me to challenge myself when I'm at that point where I'm like, I literally can't go on, and then I go on. That's proving something to yourself. And that's what all of this is. Like you're proving something to yourself. And there's this new podcast I just started listening to and I absolutely love it. It's called In Hindsight. And something that he talks about, he says that the journey that you go on with yourself is the most important journey you will ever go on. And I love that because that just falls into everything. The way that you feel about yourself, the way that you talk to yourself and treat yourself is the way that you're going to treat other people. What you're putting into your body matters. The energy that you are putting out matters. You're getting into the gym and you're trying these new things and you have a goal in mind and you want to lose weight. That is so important, and that is a part of your journey. It literally and figuratively shapes you. And I think that that's like beautiful. And I've saw this whole process as a journey with myself. I have proven a lot to myself through this process, and there are no limits. There are no limits, and don't tell yourself that you have limits. You can do anything. You can accomplish anything. This overall has made me so confident in myself. And not that I wasn't confident before, but it's made me realize that I can do anything I set my mind to. I see this as you mastering your body. If you can get the dream body that you want to get, if you can lose the weight that you want to lose, that is amazing. You have learned to master your body. Don't ever give up. Don't think that when you are going to the gym and you're being consistent and you're still not seeing that weight come off, don't think that you need to stop. Don't think that it's not working, because I promise you it is. Your body may just need a longer time to get into the routine of things and to get into that consistent process. And once it does, that's when the shedding can start happening. But we need to be so patient with ourselves. Make sure you're getting in that stretch. Make sure you're getting your rest. Make sure you're getting your protein. I definitely recommend trying pre-workout. I think I showed it. I don't know if you guys have probably already seen it if this video is playing, but I showed the pre-workout that I am currently using that I really like. Alani New, and I think it's the Hawaiian shaved ice flavor. But that's the one that I currently have and I love it. What did I do to get this body that I have right now? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did in the gym. So like I said before, I did the Chloe Ting ab workout, and I did that. That was the only ab workout that I did with every single workout. I also made sure to stretch. I stretched every day before each workout. It's always good to stretch no matter what. Okay, so the next is cardio. And for cardio, some people will want to do the stair stepper, some people will want to do the treadmill, some people won't want to do a machine at all, some people will want to do the elliptical. Find what works for you. Okay, stair stepper is your best friend. I want to tell y'all, for me, it was intimidating. I would always be looking like, how are they on there for so long? Like, you know how it feels to climb stairs, like that burns. Stair stepper is your best friend. I'm gonna say it again. The stair stepper is your best friend. The sooner you get on that stair stepper, I believe the closer to your goals you're gonna be. But first, before I talk about that, which it's brief, I want to talk about the treadmill, because there are so many workouts that you can do on a treadmill. It's not just walk and run. Like there are so many things you can do. And I get on the treadmill and I will do the highest incline. I will raise the treadmill to the highest incline and I will walk that for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. After, I like to do a minimum of 3 minutes or a maximum of 5 minutes walking backwards on the treadmill. Next, I like to lower the treadmill and I will walk for a minute or two if need be. Not, I will go directly in for my sprints. And for sprints, you can choose how long you want to do them. They are at 30-second increments, and I do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. If you want to do that for 5 minutes, you can do it for 10 minutes, you can do it for 20, 30, however long you want to do it, however long you can do it. The next routine that I did consistently was the stair stepper, and that's pretty straightforward to the point. You just walk up the stairs, change the speed to what works for you. What I did was I started off very, very slow and I worked my way up. It was a process, it took time. My body definitely had to get used to it. Be patient with yourself. Don't get on there and do 5 minutes and think like, oh, I only did 5. Like 5 minutes on the stair stepper, that's great. That's great in my opinion. I don't know if you've ever explored like listening to other things or watching other things like while you're doing cardio. I know for me, cardio, I always had to like listen to music. It was like a must. Like I could not run, sprint, nothing unless it was music and just music. But within my fitness journey this past year, I realized that watching YouTube videos or shows that I'm really, really interested in. I'd be on the treadmill and there was this YouTube channel and I would be watching an episode, I would be at the end of my time and I didn't even realize it. Like find what you love to watch, like find something that can distract you during your workout. Like when it does get really, really hard, it will make all the difference. Something else that I really want to talk about in terms of my fitness journey that's really important to me is if you are trying to achieve your dream body, if you are struggling, if it's really hard, if you are struggling a lot with self-doubt, don't ever be afraid to pray about it. And I know like not everyone watching may be a believer. I am a believer. My faith is really, really important to me. And I know that the Lord says, ask and you shall receive. And I pray like, God, this is something that I want. It's something that is on my heart. Like, please give me the strength to remain consistent in the gym. And if it's something that you're really struggling with, don't be afraid to like ask God and pray about it. I myself personally know how hard it is to struggle with not being happy with your body and to feel like, oh, this is just how it is. This is how it's always going to be. And to feel like you are so limited. And don't let the negative thoughts, don't let that consume you. Don't let those whispers convince you, oh, I can't achieve my goals. Don't want to give out any false information. I don't want to say, oh, do this and then in a week, in a couple weeks, you're gonna have this dream body, like it's gonna be like that, because that's not true. That would be a lie. I would be lying, and I don't want to put that out there at all. It is hard work. It was so hard. There were days I talked about how it was hard for me to get up, and then when I did, I felt so good. But it's not easy. It's not easy, and that's why it's important to listen to your body and to get the rest that you need and to get the nutrition that you need and water to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. It's a huge mental game, and I think that we all can probably guess that. It's a huge mental game, the stair stepper, and I have surpassed my time, and I'm literally like what? Like I could have done this. Like I could have done this all along. Like that's the kind of stuff you're gonna start realizing like with yourself. I want to remind you guys to always honor your bodies, and we talked about that through positive self-talk. You can do that through self-care. Yeah, you need to honor your body. You need to love yourself. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to realize that this is your own personal journey. You're not on the same journey as everybody. You don't have the same genetics. You don't have the same body. You don't look the same as everybody else. So your journey is going to be different no matter who you are. So I really encourage you guys to take this step. If you are someone who is ready to start and you want to get started on your fitness journey, I encourage you to take this step. Start slowly, start changing things in your life slowly if you need to. Research, figure out what you want to do. Try the Chloe Ting ab workout. Try the workouts that I'm suggesting, and I have clips of me doing them so you can see exactly what I do, and you can get in the gym and try them yourself, or you can also do them at home. Really, really hope that I was able to give valuable information about how I achieved my dream body, and I really hope that through my transparency about my weight loss journey, this was able to help a lot of you guys, and I really hope that you can take something away from this video. Be on the lookout for another video after this. I will be uploading another video soon. I did ask you guys in one of my old videos to comment down below just some video ideas or questions you might have for me, and my sister Ruthie You commented and you asked a couple questions, and I will be answering those questions in my next video. Something else that I want to touch on is that when you are working out, like, learn to enjoy it. Like, try to enjoy it. Like, this is your time. This could be a form of self-care. The mornings are my time to myself. Like, nobody, no one, me. That was my time, and it can be such a transforming time. Also, I'm a morning gym person. You could be a night gym person or an afternoon gym person. Have fun. Have fun with it. Take pictures. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I remembered this. Okay, take pictures. I made the mistake of not taking pictures along my entire journey. I took more towards the end, but take pictures of your progress. Track your progress, because when you begin to look at those videos and those pictures and you see how much weight you've actually lost and what you've accomplished, that's gonna push you even more, harder, even stronger. I promise you. If you are wanting to embark on a weight loss journey, you can do it. You can start today. And it doesn't have to be you can start today in the gym. You can start today by just even making a list of changes or things that you need to do, or researching gyms in the area and go sign up. Coming from somebody who's just a normal person who wanted to lose a lot of weight, who started from scratch. Yes, it's hard, but it's achievable. 1 year really might sound like a long time. It goes by so fast. This past year went by so fast for me. I would do it all over again. And I feel like a new me. I feel like a new person. Okay, bye guys.